Guy that said they ought to vote, and one country voted. At least showed their cards, I believe. It's an old Texas expression, show your cards when you're playing poker. France showed their cards. After I said what I said, they said they're going to veto anything that held Saddam to account. So cards have been played. And we'll just have to take an assessment after tomorrow to determine what that card meant. And let me say something about the UN. It's a very important organization. That's why I went there on September the 12th, 2002 to give the speech. The speech that called the UN into account, that said if you're going to pass resolutions, let's make sure your words mean something. Because I understand the wars of the 21st century are going to require incredible international cooperation. We're going to have to cooperate to cut off the money of the terrorists and the ability for nations, dictators who have weapons of mass destruction to provide training and perhaps weapons to terrorist organizations. We need to cooperate, and we are. Our countries up here are cooperating incredibly well. And the UN must mean something. Remember Rwanda or Kosovo. The UN didn't do its job. And we hope tomorrow the UN will do its job. If not, all of us need to step back and try to figure out how to make the UN work better as we head into the 21st century. Perhaps one way will be if we use military force in the post-Saddam Iraq. The UN will definitely need to have a role. And that way it can begin to get its legs of responsibility back. But it's important for the UN to be able to function well if we're going to keep the peace. And I will work hard to see to it that, at least from our perspective, that the UN is able to be a responsible body. And when it says something, it means it, for the sake of peace and for the sake of the security and for the capacity to win the war of the first war of the 21st century, which is the war against terrorism and weapons of mass destruction in the hands of dictators. Thank you all.
Thank you.